Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is CaelumEXP, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VII. In the previous episode, we had just witnessed a little bit of what had happened in the previous episode. Tifa and Cloud have fallen into the life stream, and now we get to witness Tifa assisting Cloud, putting his memories back together piece by piece, and finding out what really happened in Nibelheim as well. Come on, Tifa. Where am I? What's happening? Where's Cloud? Cloud, where are you? Huh? Who is it? I can't hear anything. Wait a minute. I know nothing about that. No, it's not me. I'd never do anything like that. Girl, he is comatose. He can't help you. Where am I? Cloud? What is this? Is this the inside of your dreams, or is it your subconscious? You're searching, aren't you, Cloud? Searching for yourself. I can help too. We'll work together to try and get the real you back. But where do we start? I think we start over here? That starry night at the well, the promise we made then. What if that memory was all a lie? A sealed up secret wish. Tender feelings that no one can ever know. And then there's this one over here. The gates of Nibelheim. 5 years ago, Sephiroth passed through these gates, and that's how it all started. There we go. This is where we start. It connects to Nibelheim? That's right. It's probably best to start from there. Well... let's go have a look, Cloud. I know it's not easy, but I'll be here for you. Cloud, look. Here's the well. And that's Gramps' inn, too. The only truck in town. It's been here since we were little kids, right? This is the Nibelheim you remember. It's the same as my Nibelheim. That's why this is our Nibelheim. "5 years ago, 2 men from Soldier came. Sephiroth and a young and vibrant soldier. Can you tell me again what happened?" How does it feel? 5 years ago, I saw the real Sephiroth for the very first time. So how does it feel? I wouldn't know because I don't have a hometown. How about your parents? So this is the great Sephiroth. But to tell the truth, I thought he was very cold. And what does it matter? Alright, let's go. I remember a foreboding feeling about him. No, Cloud. I've been hiding it for some time, afraid that if I told you, something terrible might happen. But I'm not going to hide anything anymore. You weren't here. Cloud did not come to Nibelheim 5 years ago. I waited, but Cloud never came. The two that were ordered here were Sephiroth and another person. Alright, let's go. You mean that member of Soldier who came with Sephiroth wasn't Cloud? There's nothing I can say. You must find the answer yourself. If you can't, then... take your time, Cloud. Slowly, little by little, okay? Okay, where to next? I do believe it's this one. Yep. That starry night at the well, and our promises. What if the memory was all just a lie? Don't hurry, Cloud. Don't answer too quickly. Just keep checking all those small emotions and it'll come back. Slowly, little by little. Right, like the sky that night. The heavens were filled with stars. From the beginning, okay? Try and remember, Cloud. I was wearing these clothes. And that's you too. You were so small then. And cute. Sephiroth once said, Cloud made up his memories by listening to my stories. Did you imagine this sky? No, you remembered it. That night, the stars were gorgeous. It was just Cloud and we talked at the well. That's why I kept thinking you were the real Cloud. I still believe you're the Cloud from Nibelheim. But you don't believe in yourself. These memories aren't enough. Cloud, what about your other memories? No, not memories. A memory is something that is consciously recalled, right? That's why sometimes it can be mistaken or wrong. It's different from a memory locked deep within your heart. That's why it must be a fake. If he could recall up that memory... That's it. What about some memory that has to do with me? If I say something, you can't remember it. But if you say something and I remember it too, then we'll know that's a memory. Talk to me about anything. Some important memory to you. Now that you mention it, why did you want to join Soldier in the first place? I always thought it was a rather sudden decision. I was devastated. I wanted to be noticed. I thought if I got stronger, someone would notice. Someone to notice you? Who? Who? You know who. You, that's who. Me? Why? Tifa, did you forget about those days? Look, I'm sorry, but what are you talking about? No, it's alright. You were having a hard time back then. You were so busy with your own things, it's only natural you don't remember me then. Then? It's important to me. I hate to say it, but it's a very important memory. Do you want to see it? A sealed up secret wish. Tender memories no one can ever know. Do you know where this window goes to, Tifa? Fine, I'll go. My room? Sorry, I had to yawn. I've only been up for about a half hour. It was my first time there. Was it? I only used to look up at it from outside. Hey, look! Cloud's coming. You think he wants to come in? Was that the first day you came to my room? That's right. We lived next to each other, but I really didn't know you that well. I've known you since we were children and always thought we were close. Now that you mention it, I don't recall you ever being in my room. Tifa always used to have her own group. That's right. I thought they were all stupid. What? You were all childish, laughing at every little stupid thing. But we were children then. I know. I was a stupid one. I really wanted to play with everyone, but you never let me in the group. Then later, I started thinking I was different. That I was different from those immature kids. That then maybe... just maybe they would invite me in. I thought that might happen, so I hung around. I was so prejudiced and weak. That night I asked Tifa to come out to the well. I thought to myself Tifa would never come, that she hated me. It was so sudden, I was a bit surprised. But it's true we weren't that close, but after you left town, I really thought about you a lot. I used to wonder how Cloud was doing. Wondered if you were able to get into Soldier. I started reading the newspapers, thinking I might see an article about you. Thanks, Tifa. Tell him what you told me later. He'll probably be really happy. Okay. What happened on this day? Was it a special day? This was the day... Tifa's mother. The day Mom died. I want to see Mom. I wonder if there's anything beyond that mountain. Mount Evil is scary. Many people have died there. No one crosses that mountain alive. How about those that died? Did Mama pass through the mountains? I'm going. Little Cloud shows up. I don't remember the path I walked. Tifa missed her step. I ran to her, but didn't make it in time. We both fell off the cliff. Back then, I only scarred my knees, but... Cloud, why did you bring Tifa to a place like this? What the hell's the matter with you? What if she dies? And Tifa was in a coma for 7 days. We all thought she wouldn't make it. If only I could have saved her. I was so angry at myself for my weakness. Ever since then, I felt Tifa blamed me. I went out of control. I'd get into fights with anyone. That was the first time I heard about Sephiroth. I thought if I were strong like Sephiroth, then... If I could just get stronger, whoops, my bad, then even Tifa would have to notice me. So that was it. I'm sorry, Cloud. If I had only remembered more clearly what happened, I could have done something sooner. It's not your fault, Tifa. But I remember back when we were 8. That's it, now I know. You weren't created 5 years ago. My childhood memories weren't all made up. Hang in there, Cloud, just a little longer. You've almost found the real you. Let's go back to Nibelheim again. The truth is right there. We almost have the answer right in the palm of our hands. Cloud, wait. Where are you going? The reactor? To the reactor. The Mako reactor of 5 years ago. Hey, it's Cloud. That's right. It was Zack who came to Nibelheim with Sephiroth. Then, where were you, Cloud? Cloud, did you see it all? I saw everything. Ooh, who are you? Mom, Tifa, my town? Give it back. I had so much respect for you. I admired you. Cloud? That's what happened. And Cloud was there the whole time, just not as the Shinra operative. He was the lowly Shinra grunt. You were watching me. Yeah, I remember. So it was you. Hey, Cloud. If you're feeling sick, why don't you take that mask off? Yeah. Yeah, this is me. I never made it as a member of Soldier. I even left my hometown telling everyone I was going to join, but I was so embarrassed. I didn't want to see anybody. How does it feel? It's your first time back to your hometown in a long time, right? I'm... Yeah, dude was here the whole time. You came. You kept your promise. So you really did come when I was in trouble. Sorry I didn't get there sooner. It's alright, Cloud. Just like you. Cloud. Kill Sephiroth. And Cloud had already snuck up on him and gravely injured the dude. Sephiroth! Don't push it. It can't be. And this is how Sephiroth actually died. But he fell into the Mako right there, and he got carried all the way to the Northern Crater, which is where he now resides. Physically dead, but his consciousness is in the life stream, kind of manipulating everything. Cloud. Then this is goodbye, Tifa, until we meet again. Hmm? Cloud. Ugh. Yeah, Tifa. Oh, Cloud, it's really you, isn't it? Yeah, Tifa. We finally meet again. You stupid jerk. You had us all worried sick. Cloud, are you alright? I see. We're in the live stream, aren't we? Everyone's waiting. Let's go back, Cloud. Back to everyone. Yeah, I guess so. Come on, Tifa. Let's go home. And then they drift on up. Back to the party and everyone else. Yo, you alright? Tifa! Barrett, you came back. Cloud, where is he? Don't worry about him. He's a tough one. Barrett, when I was in the live stream, I saw the real Cloud. I mean, I didn't really find him. Cloud, he found himself. Alright, I know. I shouldn't have doubted. But I can't win against you. You're some kind of lady. People have so many things pent up inside of themselves. So many things they can never forget. Strange, isn't it? Yo, Tifa, snap out of it. Tifa. Everyone, I'm sorry. I don't know what to say. Don't say anything, Cloud. All you've been doing is apologizing. I never was in Soldier. I made up the story about what happened 5 years ago and my being in Soldier. I left my village looking for glory, but never made it into Soldier. I was so ashamed of being so weak. Then I heard the story from my friend Zack, and I created an illusion of myself made up of what I had seen in my life, and I continued to play the charade as if it were true. Illusion, huh? Pretty damn strong for an illusion. Physically, I'm built like someone in Soldier. Hojo's plan to clone Sephiroth wasn't that difficult. It was just the same procedure they use when creating members of Soldier. You see, someone in Soldier isn't simply exposed to Mako energy. Their bodies are actually injected with Genova cells. For better or worse, only the strong can enter Soldier. It has nothing to do with the Genova reunion. But weak people, like me, get lost in the whole thing. The combination of Genova cells, Sephiroth's strong will, and my own weakness are what created me. Everyone knew that. I'm Cloud. The master of my own illusionary world. But I can't remain trapped in an illusion anymore. I'm going to live my life without pretending. You're sure messed up, Cloud. That means he ain't no different from before. And by the way, Cloud, what are you going to do now? Don't tell me you're going to leave the ship. I'm the reason why Meteor is falling towards us. That's why I have to do everything in my power to fight this thing. Good. Then you're going to keep fighting to save the planet? It's like you always told me, Barrett. Oh, you mean that? What? I don't understand. There ain't no getting off of this train. Alright. And at this point in time, Cloud is now back in the party. He is the party leader once again. And I'm just going to... Oh, Cloud. Hello? Okay. Ah, there we are. Cloud, I was deeply moved by your story. I'm really a weak person, and so I could really understand how you feel, Cloud. No one knows when fighting will begin, but let's get ready. Now we can make our party! And, bring Tifa and Vincent in, because we're going to stick with these three for a little bit. Alright. Listen, Cloud. We're right in the middle of the mission for the huge materia, right? I know this is kinda out of the blue, but Junon has an underwater reactor. As far as I can see, that's the only one left. And that's that. Let's go. Alright. And we're actually going to be finishing up a little bit more of story in this episode. We're not heading to the Junon underwater reactor, though. And don't worry, you can still go into Medeal. There's still an inn to rest in. There's still some shops. I will show that in another episode. But we want to head to Costa del Sol, which is right over here. And I do believe we want to head up here. Jeez, my lower back's killing me. How much heal do I have? Okay. Praise the Lord, it's a miracle. Who'd ever think someone with some real money would ever come here? Huh? I probably shouldn't even ask, but if you're really going to buy it... Yeah, 300,000 gil. We bought Villa Cloud. Goodbye, fluffy bed. Okay, I know there's something we can do around here to see a little bit more. Give me just a second. Okay, I remember now. It is not actually here. It is here in Nibelheim. So first things first, before we actually go do this, I want to come up into Tifa's house, and oh no, I forgot the buttons for this. Wait a second, don't I have it written down somewhere? Okay, I am back. There are two things we're taking care of here in Nibelheim. Now, I did miss out on an elemental materia by coming here when Tifa was the party leader after we escaped from Junon. However, through mastering 2 of the elemental materia that we have right now, we could get more. So, it's really not that big a deal. And we are going to play this. I remember. I've heard this melody somewhere before. I played it well. I have the sheet music for that song. Wait a minute. There's something inside the music sheet. Tifa, what's happened to our town? Was it all an illusion or just a dream? No, it was neither. I remember trying to get people out of the flames, but not having the strength. Burning with anger, I went to the reactor to kill Sephiroth. But he was nowhere to be found. Instead, I found you, collapsed inside. I felt saving you was far more important than going after Sephiroth. There were several others that were still alive inside, but I was only able to save you. As I was coming out of the reactor, Shinra troops were just arriving. I recall a scientist named Hojo was in charge. He ordered the troops to gather up everyone still alive for the experiment. I didn't know what type of experiment he was talking about, but I wasn't about to let them have my dearest student. Putting you on my back, I headed down the mountain to the village. I used the cure spell on you many times, and started to head for Midgard to look for a doctor for you. I didn't like that city, and my cure spells weren't helping. I decided to go to Midgard to find a doctor I could trust. I'm worried about you, but I can't settle down in one place for very long. Have you recovered fully? Are you well? I wonder how many years have passed since then. I just got into town again, but I can't believe it. The whole town is back to normal, except for the strange people with black clothes all around. The town reeks of Shinra, but I won't go after them. You may think I'm running from them, but it's just that I don't want anything to do with Shinra anymore. It feels like time is running out. I'm sure you'll find this letter, and this gift for you. It should come in handy. I can't even jump anymore, but I hope you continue to sharpen your skills and remember what I taught you. To my most precious student, from Zangan. And we receive Final Heaven. Okay. Now we are going... Well, that's not what I wanted to do. Final Heaven! Learn limit skill. Final Heaven. Give that to Tifa. So that's it. And trophy earned. Packing a punch for learning Tifa's final limit break. And we just want to set hers to her level 4. And... Alright. I've only ever actually gotten Final Heaven. So I get it every single time I play this game. But I've never actually used it. Simply because her ultimate weapon works a little bit differently. But we have a while before we even get that. And now we need to go into Shinra Manor. There we go. It is the bottom of Shinra Manor. For some reason, I thought it was in the basement part of that inn that I had bought in, pretty much. Or the villa. But no. Let's turn no encounters on. I don't feel like fighting right now. So close to the end of the episode. But we need to head all the way down here. And this is after what had happened. You know, Shinra came and picked up Zack and Cloud, and Hojo started experimenting on the two of them. Hey, this is your food. And this is pretty much where Cloud was finally infused with Mako and Genova cells. And then here, Zack knocks the dude out. Zack is actually a good friend of Cloud's. We'll see more on their story together when I finally do a Let's Play for Crisis Core. And Cloud also has an extreme case of Mako poisoning here as well. Oh, here. Put this on. It smells a little, but don't complain. You look pretty good with that. Well. Yo, old guy, we at Midgar yet? Shut up. You're lucky I even gave you a ride. What are you gonna do once we get to Midgar? I know what I'm gonna do. I got a place I can crash for a while. No, wait. The mother lives there too. Guess that's out. Speaking of the mother, that would be, what's her name? Elmira, Aerith's mother, because he was talking about Aerith right there. Yep, gotta change my plans. No matter what I do, I need some money first. Hey, want to start a business? Now, what can we do? Hey, Cloud, I think there's anything I'd be good at? Hey, old guy, what do you think I'd be good at? What are you yapping about? You're still young, ain't ya? Young folks should try everything. You gotta pay your dues while you're young. Go out and look for what you really want. Try everything. That's easy for him to say. Hey! Of course! I got more brains and skill than most other guys. That settles it. I'm gonna become a mercenary. Yeah, thanks, Pops. Didn't you even hear a word I said? Listen, I'm gonna become a mercenary, and that's that. Boring stuff, dangerous stuff, anything for money. I'm gonna be rich. So, Cloud, what are you gonna do? No, wait, you got it all wrong. Just kidding. I won't leave you hanging like that. We're friends, right? Mercenaries. Cloud. That's what you and me are gonna be. Understand, Cloud? So working on getting himself and Cloud over to Midgar, Shinra has been chasing them for a while, due to them being, you know, escaped experiments. And they managed to hunt them down and kill Zack. What do you want to do with him? Forget it. Just leave him. And that happened, I do believe, a couple of weeks before the start of this game. Alright, and that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you all very much for watching. I will see you guys in the next episode. You all have a great day. Bye.